Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is the Intuitive Hour, Awaken Your Inner Voice, and I'm your host, Michelle Beltran. All right, today we are talking about relationships. As many of you can speculate, often sessions with clients involve relationship matters of some kind, whether it be at home, at work, with family, siblings. Relationship truly is at the core of so much of the work that I do. For that reason, I do like to offer guidance and episodes regarding this topic from time to time. Today is one of those days. We're talking about the 8 signs of a solid relationship. These are things that I have recognized having worked with thousands of clients over the years, and I want to bring that to you today. All right, so good relationships have a lot of common qualities, I've noticed, and perhaps you have too. There are a few signs that are very clear that you're in a powerful, solid, grounded, meaningful relationship with someone who is actually right for you, who is a match for you. What I notice most often is that two people who are in harmony, they are not trying to change one another. Ask yourself if you ever are in a space of trying to change your partner. Do you feel like you love your partner except for one area you'd like to change? They're wonderful except for this or that. If this is what you're doing, you may not be in the right relationship. No one can effectively change anyone else, and trying to do so can lead to bitterness or controlling behavior over time. When you're in a strong relationship, you're able to accept your partner completely, undeniably, wholeheartedly. All right, number 2, you actually feel like you make each other better. At the same time, it's important to recognize that being in a good relationship, a solid relationship, does indeed change you. The question is, though, are these changes good or bad? If you find that being with your partner makes you drink more, exercise less, and neglect the things that are important to you, once again, consider if you're a great match or not, and if you're in the right relationship or not. That said, if your partner exposes you to new things and helps you grow, and you do the same for them, it is safe to expect this relationship to be enriching and satisfying for both of you. Number 3, you enjoy doing activities together. So essential this is. Having common interests makes your shared lives more satisfying. If you find yourself yawning through the football game or his antique car shows or motorcycle shows, you may find that the relationship will get less satisfying over time. Yet, when you have many activities you enjoy together, like hiking, watching movies, playing games, you will build shared pleasurable memories and strengthen your bond. By the way, this doesn't mean you have to do and like everything together. Just pick a few things that work for you. All right, one of the most notable and profound things that I see when I work with clients is this. They do things on their own as well. They don't let go of their own autonomy. If you've worked with me, you've heard me use that word. It's a very powerful one, and I like to use it. Our own sense of autonomy is paramount. We've got to bring it to a relationship and keep it. 100% togetherness is not good for anyone. When you're in a relationship, you want to maintain your own space, interests, and friends. This really is okay. And relationships don't mean we own one another. We know this intuitively, but sometimes we just forget. So having your own thing going on, for lack of better words, allows you to nurture your own independence and the interests and relationships that you don't share. No one can depend on any one person for 100% of their happiness. It puts too much pressure on the relationship. If you're going about it that way, you're going about it wrong. All right, number 5. When you fight, it's for the relationship, and it's not against one another. Disagreements and drama, they are part of the relationship, and they actually, if we'll allow it, bond us. They're opportunities to come closer. So, when you argue or disagree, and they will happen, this will come to be, do you attempt to understand your partner or do you attack? Are you trying to meet in the middle and find resolve? Or are you finding fault? Is there name calling? Do you express your personal perception of the situation, or are you intentionally hurtful? When we're emotion-filled with lower vibration energy, upset and anger and frustration and rage even, we tend to lash out and attack. Every couple fights sometimes, but the ones that are in healthy relationships always stay respectful and work to find common ground. They then forgive and they move on. All right, next in our list of relationship bonding and building and letting you know you have a solid relationship with you. The two of you can disagree without it being an issue. He likes sushi. She thinks raw fish is only suitable for bait. If it's a healthy relationship, this is no problem. He'll go with his friends and she'll do something with hers that night. When you and your partner disagree on something, you should be able to understand that differing opinions are not attacks. They are safe, and they are okay. There should be no efforts to get the other to change their mind and no attempts to belittle each other. If you can do this, you're in a healthy relationship. Number 7, I notice within my clients that their bond is strong when they're excited to share a future together. Do you imagine, for example, buying a home, investing for retirement, or doing extensive travel together? This would be a sign that you're both committed and happy. You're planning life together. You're intending a future. You see yourself as growing old together. If you or your partner are still somewhat ambivalent about settling down, there's nothing wrong with this. But there's a chance that one or both of you might be just marking time. So, be honest with yourself about this. Are you in for the long haul? Are you 2 feet in? All right, and finally, when you think of the partner that you're with, do you feel like you're a good team? Do you work as well together in a game of cards, for example, as you do in a home improvement project of some kind? Remodeling of the kitchen, for example. That kind of rapport is necessary for a healthy relationship. When the two of you are able to create and go through plans together, follow through with those plans, your relationship allows you to achieve more than either of you would on your own. If you're not able to work together without conflict, that can lead to chronic strains that over time may harm the relationship. So think back on projects when you worked together. Were you a good fit and match? Did it balance? We all have strengths and weaknesses. Did you use those in harmony? So no couple is perfect. We know this. Trauma is around us. We're not void of it. It's actually a good thing, and we grow from this. Every couple will have to work together for a happy relationship. It takes effort. We all know this. That is no secret. That said, when you have the ingredients of a strong relationship, you can count on being in one that lasts and makes each of you happier than you would be on your own. All right, everyone, we are going to bring this episode all about relationships to a close. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's inspired you in some way. For questions, comments, suggestions on new episodes, or to consider a session regarding today's topic or psychic development of any kind, please reach out at mbeltran@michellebeltran.com. Be sure to visit my website, Please reach out at mbeltran@michellebeltran.com, and be sure to visit the website at michellebeltran.com. All right, everyone, have a great week. I look forward to seeing you all here next Monday.